We're here with our guest, Dennis Schocket from Starbelly, and from a group we haven't even talked. Well, he's a solo artist as well, but a group we haven't really even talked about yet.
The Fabtastic.
You're right. Your love of Sir Paul. We were
as we share
musing on that for a few moments. We share that love as well. But you guys get together and do a tribute group to the Fabtastic, the original Fantastic Four. No, not the no. We're the Fabtastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The
All right.
With a B.
The Fab Four. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Bev. Okay. Yeah. Fab with the B, right on. And you guys played at this past year's Sandstock, and you still do shows every once in a while.
Maybe one or two a month. Yep.
What's that?
We do.
What? Did you say last year's?
What?
Did you say last year's Sandstock?
Yeah.
Where the hell was I? Selling merchandise.
You were selling merchandise.
Were they inside or outside?
They were outside.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Where the hell were you?
Inside, obviously.
Uh-huh. You must have been inside then.
I was dancing.
She was dancing inside.
Probably.
Nobody told her.
Yeah,
Anyhow.
it's a fun band, the Fabtastic Four.
Well,
our thing is we try to, we don't do wigs or costumes. We find that to be a little dumb. We do try to get the harmonies and the sound as close as you can in a live setting,
Yeah, and you do extremely well with it. And you also have a very wide diversity of Beatle material. I mean, granted, there's a wealth of material from which to choose, but I think, and even Kitten tried playing, Stump the Fabtastic Four one night, would leave my kitten alone, and you shocked the hell out of her by playing it.
Yeah, I think that's it's cool because we like to do the B-sides, and we do hit songs, of course, like Help and Hard Day's Night, but some of the real nuggets are those, The Night Before or I Me Mine, songs that you don't necessarily hear on the radio. You can hear them whenever you want, but they're not the ones that there's a lot of Beatle tribute bands out there, and there's some really good ones too.
Oh yeah.
But they all dress up. Our thing is based on like the Fab Four, which is Will Lee from Letterman's band.
Sure.
He does one, but he also does. He's got 9 guys on stage, and we thought we could pull this off as a 4-piece. And so we have Jimmy Brown, who's a Baltimore veteran. He's been playing around forever.
Yeah.
And Dave Woodworth.
Jumpin' Dave.
Jumpin' Dave. He's also been around forever. And now we have Greg Schroeder of Starbelly on drums.
Awesome.
And he's in the band now. And me on bass. And we have 4 guys now who can sing. And we really have been rehearsing a lot of these more difficult tunes, like Yes It Is, and certain Beatles songs that are very intricate with the harmonies. So it's going to make us better, I hope. And I really get a kick out of doing it again. I love the Beatles.
Well, there was that. Of course, there was the organic Beatles, the early on, and then toward the end, they kind of went back to the organic Beatles kind of thing as well. In the middle there, around the, starting probably around Revolver and where they start, and then Sgt. Pepper's Magical Mystery, the White Album, that's where they started getting into the more experimental and avant-garde kind of music stuff.
Right.
How's that transition work? I mean, you cover, because you cover the entire, the entire discography
and do you have a favorite?
Of the Beatles. Well, that's what I was getting up to.
Yeah, my favorite is Rubber Soul and Revolver, that era right there. That, to me, it's the most interesting.
White Album.
You can really, really see the growth, that's taking place. And then once they decide they're not going to go on the road anymore, they take, almost a year to do Sgt. Pepper, and it's just mind-blowing. But you can actually see the growth. It's palpable. You can actually see it getting ready to explode on those 2 albums. And so when we play, we tend to, we tend to play 3 sets a night. So, each set we take as like a little mini career. So we'll start each set off with something early, if there's 30 songs, well, 25 songs in a set, the first 5 are, early. The next few are sort of, into the Revolver, Rubber Soul period, and then we have the psychedelic era, with the stuff from Pepper and Magical Mystery Tour. And then we have the White Album, and then you're kind of on your way out with Let It Be and Abbey Road. So,
right.
You sort of get it. So we progress each set, but it's, I think we put off pretty well, and I don't say that to be with the risk of sounding egotistical. I don't mean to be, but we really do put a lot of effort in. It's not easy to do, but we really try hard because we know how important it is, and people hold these songs sacred. I've had people come up to me and say, when you were singing, We Can Work It Out, he says the word the, not and, and you said and I'm like, oh, okay.
Well,
so,
that's
they're
the thing.
that serious. And
they know the material. Now, when you do original music, you can get away with it because it's your stuff, and you can do
diehard Beatle fans.
Right,
so.
and then you get the diehard Beatle fans that knows every book, chapter, and verse of every song.
But you guys have earned
a
really
lot
good
easier doing an original song. But it's very fulfilling, to if you're singing This Boy and the three of us hit our harmonies, it's really nice. It's you know how good it feels to do that, and then to see somebody react to it, when you're done. We only do it. We're doing it to get paid, of course, but you really play music for the applause and the approval, and that's that gig, that thing, playing the Beatles. I love doing that because, we play some shows where it's all ages, and they're 5-year-olds, and there's 95-year-olds there, and they're all together because that music, for some reason, is just universal, and it's timeless, and
Well, it really is. And that, I got to ask you this, and I don't mean to be putting you on the spot with it.
But he's going to.
But I'm going to. With the Fabtastic Four, is there a Beatles song that is your hands down personal? I mean, not for the group as far as what may sound the best or what may get the best crowd approval, but that Dennis Schocket personally loves to play.
Well, I think.
Is there any one that stands out?
Yeah, there's a few that I think fit that criteria, but for sure, like when we play on the Walrus, that's just such a cool song anyway. So when we play that, we get a nice reaction. But funny, we don't play it often, but when we play Helter Skelter, the place goes crazy. And the reason we don't play it a lot, obviously, is because I'll shred my throat. But if I have some vocal at the end of the night, man, I'll what the hell, throw it out there.
And then you'll have the fan like me, like, please, please, please play Helter Skelter.
Right.
Yeah.
At
the
beginning of the first set.
Right.
yeah, we want to save that towards the end. But but there's I really like those tight harmony songs when we sing something like If I Needed Someone, some of those intricate harmony parts. They're really satisfying for a guy who's a singer for a living. That's really fun to do those.